Hey folks, another day with spotty showers around the valley. Nothing really widespread, but a number of folks got rained on today. A vast majority of the area was dry, but there you see some good showers. You saw some other stuff earlier in the day. Let's take a close look at this one. That's all that's left, and that actually produced a little bit of thunder and lightning right near Hargill. So if you're like in Edinburgh looking north, or maybe Monte Alto looking off to the northwest, you can see that lightning. Got a little bit of the rain, but now that is fading away, and that is probably just about the end of it for tonight. Future Track takes that and just has it disappeared. Certainly by sunset, it's gone. And then tomorrow we do it again. I think we see partly sunny skies and again, spotty showers around the region. Like today, not real widespread, but there'll be some activity around. The chance still stands at only about 20% for tomorrow. And then Thursday, I think we still have about a 20% probability. So really spotty stuff. As we get into the weekend, moisture thickens up a little bit. So we're going to bump it up to 30% for Saturday and hold at that for Sunday. After that, the chance of rain is going to disappear again pretty quickly, it looks like. These are the current temperatures. Right now, still 100 McAllen, 104 in Rio Grande City. Everybody else in the 90s, including Raymondville, Harlingen, and Brownsville, all at 95 at this hour. Port Isabel's 90 degrees. Low temperatures, upper 70s, except at the beach under partly cloudy skies. Yes, very humid again. And then tomorrow, back over 100 in the western half of the valley, basically I-69C westward, probably reaching that 100-degree mark. East of that, upper 90s, and then at the coast, about 86, maybe 87 degrees at the island. Average high, again, working its way down now. It's 96. That's the 30-year average. We'll be above that, but just barely. 98 and a couple of 97s. The record should not be threatened the next few days. Rest of Texas still hopping, not quite where it was a couple of days ago. Upper 90s rather than low 100s until you get down to Del Rio, Laredo, and the valley. Dalhart was hotter than the valley yesterday. It's 91 there this afternoon. The big picture really kind of tells the story. Just an awful lot of moisture working its way in off the Gulf of Mexico, but most of it staying out in the Gulf of Mexico and probably heading up toward Louisiana and maybe southeast Texas. The big high sitting back to the west, allowing stuff to get a little bit closer. But look at how this moisture stretches from our coastline all the way over to the Florida Panhandle, most of it going northward, but enough that we see those sea breeze showers each afternoon. You see some today, probably see some tomorrow. Not a lot, but a little bit of green out there. And Friday, Saturday, same kind of thing. Not a big chance to rain any of those days, but spotty stuff will be around. But it looks like the bulk of this moisture probably staying to our east and affecting folks off to the northeast of us more than where we are. Out in the Atlantic, that is a tropical storm. Can't tell, can you? But it is. It's Chantal. Winds are 40 miles per hour. And you see the path of it. Just going to kind of spin around in the open Atlantic and weaken eventually. It's on the north edge of the big ridge, so it just kind of wanders around out there and likely will stay there. The rest of the Atlantic is very, very quiet. Travel plans for tomorrow, first thing in the morning, 77 in San Antonio. A little cooler in Amarillo, 68, but Dallas starts the day at 80. Houston, sunshine at 80 by afternoon. Most of the state warms up into the 90s. Spotty showers possible in southeast Texas along that sea breeze. Your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast for us for tonight then. Partly cloudy, warm and muggy, a low of 78 degrees. Tomorrow, back up to 98. Partly sunny, spotty showers. That chance of rain stands at about 20%. We hold at 20% for Friday, up to 30% for Saturday and Sunday, and then we taper it back off to 10% or less after that. And when that happens, temperatures go back up 100 by Tuesday and Wednesday. That's your updated First 1-5 AccuWeather forecast.